Do you know that Arsene Wenger spent 14 years at Arsenal without winning a single Premier League title? And now Mikel Arteta has finally won the Premier League for Arsenal after 22 good years of waiting. As a football fan, there are many things to learn from this. Stay tuned as we dive into all of this. Now, Arsene Wenger spent 22 years as a coach at Arsenal Football Club. He came into Arsenal in 1996 and he left in 2018. That's a total of 22 years. And within this number of years, he was able to win 3 Premier League titles for Arsenal. And those 3 titles, he won them between 1997 to 2004. Then, after 2004, he was unable to win any other title. Like from 2004, when Arsenal won their last Premier League title, the Invincibles. From that 2004 to 2018, that Arsene Wenger left Arsenal, that is 14 years. He was unable to win any other Premier League title. And the reason is very simple. The reason is because in those days, Arsene Wenger was specializing in buying young players, developing them, hoping that he's going to gather them and make them a formidable team. But little did he know that the more he was gathering them, other teams across Europe were watching. And at a point, they will come in and sign some of those players. And it's not going to be easy to gather them and mature them to become a formidable team that can win you titles. And he kept doing this. He kept doing this. Arsenal were selling players. They were making a lot of money from player sales, but they were unable to win the Premier League title. Then, when he eventually left, Arsenal brought in other coaches. They tried, but they were still unable to deliver a Premier League title. Then, finally, Mikel Arteta came in and stayed for some years. I think he has been at Arsenal for about 6 years now. And finally, he has been able to deliver a Premier League title. And was it? Why was Mikel Arteta able to do it? The reason is very simple. Since Mikel Arteta came into Arsenal, Arsenal has started investing in top players. The kind of signings that Arsenal have done under Mikel Arteta, they have never done it under the 22 years that Arsene Wenger spent at the club. It is very important to note that in life, everything is about give and take. If you want to build a formidable team, you want to win titles, you need to build a formidable team with spending money. Not just spending, but spending wisely. Yes, you need to buy top players, pay high salaries where it is necessary. Because Arsenal has spent about 1 billion under the period of 2 to 3 years now. And Chelsea in that same period have spent 2 billion pounds. But when you look at the Arsenal squad, it is better equipped than that of Chelsea. Because Chelsea owners, Bluco, they are not spending wisely. Remember back in the days when Chelsea used to, win titles, when Abramovich was around and Jose Mourinho came in, Jose Mourinho was spending money and he was spending wisely, bringing in talented players, paying them salaries that were deserved. And then Chelsea were doing it. Now, Bluco came in and, he started going to that thing that Arsene Wenger was doing that was not paying off. That is what Bluco is now doing. You are bringing in young players. You want to develop them. You want to make them to become a formidable team. It's going to take years and you will not get there. Let me tell you, these 6 years that Mikel Arteta has been at the club, the pressure that has been on him to win the Premier League is higher than the pressure that was on Arsene Wenger within that 14 years of him not winning the league. Why? Because to whom much is given, much is expected. Arsenal has spent a lot of money. Imagine Arsenal bringing over 100 million, a record fee, to sign Declan Rice back then. Why? Because they were looking for title. And even last year, 2025, Arsenal spent about 225 million pounds in a single transfer window, the highest that they have ever spent. and now they have started reaping the dividends. So if you want to succeed, I think Blueco, I think you guys should do the right thing. Bring in top players, pay them the salary that they deserve, and then you can get something. Without that, Chelsea is not going anywhere. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section.